You're already in the air, not climbing, not cruising, falling. The cockpit vibrates, not violently, but wrong. Controlled instability, the kind that doesn't announce itself until it's too late. No alarms, no warnings, just silence. Your altitude is dropping faster than it should. Your hands move automatically. Check attitude, airspeed, instruments. Everything looks normal. It isn't. You feel it in the delay between your input and the aircraft's response. Half a second. That's all it takes. At 20,000 feet, hesitation kills. A voice comes through your headset. Calm, unmoved. Identify the problem. No urgency, which means this is a test. Or worse, it isn't. You scan again. Slower now. Horizon steady. Engine stable. Fuel normal. Then, one indicator. Small. Easy to miss. Out of place. You don't say it. You correct it. Because up here, you don't get time to be afraid. You get time to decide. Level 1. Age 18. Selection. You weren't chosen. You survived selection. It starts with a line. Dozens of candidates. Same posture. Same silence. No one asks questions. Because no one wants attention. A senior officer walks in. No introduction. No greeting. Most of you will fail. He lets it sit. No reaction from anyone. But something shifts inside you. This isn't about flying. It's about pressure. Medical tests. Psychological screening. Reflex evaluation. They don't just measure your body. They measure how you think when you're being watched. When you're wrong. When you're tired. You slip once during a coordination test. A fraction too slow. No one comments. But it's recorded. Everything is recorded. Days later, results are posted. Names on a board. Yours is there. No celebration. Just a new instruction. Report 0500. Level 2. Age 19. Training. You thought flying would start immediately, or it doesn't. First, they break your habits. Your day begins in darkness. Running, drills, classroom sessions, aerodynamics, navigation, systems. You learn how an aircraft thinks. Before you're allowed to touch one, your instructor is precise. Not loud, not aggressive, just exact. You're not here to feel confident. He looks directly at you. You're here to be correct. Simulators become your world. Cold, artificial, unforgiving. You sit in a cockpit that doesn't forgive mistakes. You forget one step in the startup sequence. The system shuts down. Black screen. Dead. No explanation. No explanation. Reset. Start again. Error. Reset. Repeat. At night, your body is exhausted, but your mind is still running checklists. Battery. Avionics. Level 3. Age 21. First flight. The aircraft is smaller than you expected. Tighter. More real. You climb in. Strap down. The canopy closes. The outside world disappears instantly. Silent. You begin. Checklist flows without hesitation. You've done this hundreds of times, but never like this. Taxi. The aircraft moves. Slow. Controlled. Runway ahead. Long. Straight. Final. Takeoff. Throttle forward. Engine roars to life. You feel it through your spine. Speed builds. There's no turning back now. Then, lift. The ground falls away. Not dramatically. Just gone. You're airborne, but there's no time to feel it. Maintain heading. Adjust pitch. Watch your instruments. You follow every instruction. Exactly. Because up here, precision replaces emotion. Level 4. Age 24. Solo. The instructor steps out. No speech. No handshake. Just, don't make me regret this. You sit alone in the cockpit. The silence feels different. Heavier. Because now, there's no backup. You taxi. Align. Pause. Then push. The aircraft takes off. Lighter now. Or maybe it's just you. In the air, everything feels sharper. Every sound matters. Every movement has consequence. You make a small error during a turn. Nothing critical, but you feel it instantly. You correct it. No one tells you. That's the difference. You land. Clean. Controlled. Engine off. Silence returns. You sit there for a moment. Not celebrating. Just confirming. You can do this. Level 5. Age 27. Combat ready training ends. Responsibility begins. Briefing rooms change. More maps. Less talking. You study terrain like it's memory. Threat zone. Escape routes, timing windows. You memorize everything because in the air, there's no time to think, only to execute. You gear up, helmet, mask, G-suit. Each layer adds pressure. Inside the cockpit, everything feels familiar. That's dangerous. Familiarity leads to complacency. You don't allow it. Takeoff in formation, perfect spacing, minimal communication. Every pilot knows their role. You're part of a system now, not an individual. Mid-flight, warning tone, missile lock simulation, sharp, repetitive. Your body reacts instantly. Brake, deploy countermeasures, descend, seconds, stretch. You survive. It was practice. Next time, it won't be. Level 6, age 30, first real mission. The room is quieter than usual. No one pretends this is routine, because it isn't. You review the target, coordinates, timing, risk. You don't ask questions. You already know what matters. You take off before sunrise. Dark sky, limited visibility. Your instruments guide you. Trust is mandatory. Halfway through, target confirmed. Your breathing slows, not faster, slower, controlled. You align, speed, altitude, angle. Everything narrows to one moment. You release. No explosion in sight, just a confirmation. Impact successful. You turn back. No celebration. No words. On the return flight, silence fills the cockpit. Not empty. Heavy. Something has changed. You don't define it. You carry it. Level 7. Age 34. Leader. You're no longer just flying. You're responsible for others. They watch you, listen to you, mirror you. You speak less, but every word matters. Adjust spacing. Stay focused. Your voice stays calm, even when theirs isn't. You notice small mistakes now, before they become problems, because you've made them before. One pilot hesitates during a maneuver, just slightly. You hear it. After landing, you don't raise your voice. You just say, "Fix it." He nods. That's enough. Leadership isn't control, it's consistency. Level 8. Age 38. Loss. It comes without warning. A short transmission. Aircraft down. No details, just coordinates. You process it, like data, time, location, last contact. You stay composed, because you have to. Others are watching. But later, alone, it becomes real. You remember his voice. Clear, focused, copy, simple, normal. The next day, you brief another mission. Your tone doesn't change. It can't, because this job doesn't stop, even when someone does. Level 9, age 42. Legacy. You fly less now. More time on the ground. Train, evaluations, briefings. You sit where your instructors once sat. You say the same words. Most of you won't make it. Now you understand the weight, the silence, the responsibility. You watch new pilots take off. You see everything. The hesitation, the precision. You don't interfere. They have to earn it, just like you did. Final level. Age. You stand near the runway. Engines echo in the distance. Another aircraft takes off. Clean, controlled. You follow it with your eyes until it disappears. No pride, no regret, just clarity. You remember the beginning, the line, the voice. Most of you will fail. You didn't. Not because you were fearless, but because you stayed. Through pressure, through silence, through loss. This life was never loud, never dramatic. It was precise, measured, heavy, and now, quiet. You turn away from the runway. No ceremony, no announcement. Just another step forward, like always.